The empty bowl. How Buddha taught the power of letting go. One day, Buddha and his disciples were traveling from one village to another. It was noon, and the sun was scorching. The disciples were tired and hungry, but they continued walking in silence, following their master. As they approached a small village, Buddha saw a beggar sitting under a tree. He had a small, empty bowl in front of him. The beggar looked weak and frail, his clothes tattered. Buddha stopped, looked at the man, and smiled. "Why are you sitting here with an empty bowl?" Buddha asked gently. The beggar looked up and said, "I have nothing. I wait here every day, hoping someone will fill my bowl with food. But today, no one has given me anything." Buddha nodded and sat beside him. His disciples gathered around, curious about what their master would do. Buddha picked up the empty bowl and examined it. Then he said, "Tell me, what do you see in this bowl?" The beggar replied, "Nothing. It is empty." Buddha smiled. "Exactly. It is empty, yet it has the potential to be filled with anything: water, rice, or even gold. But if it were already full, could we put anything else in it?" The beggar shook his head. "No, master. If it is already full, nothing else can enter." Buddha nodded. "This bowl is like our mind and heart. If we hold on to the past, our pain, our regrets, our anger, our hearts remain full of unnecessary burdens. There is no space for peace, wisdom, or happiness. But if we let go, we become like this empty bowl, open to receive new experiences and joy." The disciples listened carefully, understanding the depth of his words. Then Buddha turned to the beggar and said, "You believe you have nothing, but in truth, you have the most valuable thing, an empty bowl. Use it wisely. Empty your mind of sorrow and your heart of fear. Then, like this bowl, you will be ready to receive all the blessings life has to offer." The beggar's eyes filled with tears. He had spent years feeling sorry for himself, thinking he had nothing, but now he realized the power of letting go. Buddha stood up, placed the bowl back in front of the beggar, and continued on his journey with his disciples. As they walked away, the beggar sat still, staring at the empty bowl, not with despair, but with a new understanding. From that day forward, he was no longer just a beggar. He was a man who had learned the greatest lesson of all: the power of an empty mind and an open heart.